All right, so he just landed to, this isn't his airport. He just flying by and saw me out here, so he just landed. I got a few of his flybys showing off with his one wheel. You meet the coolest people when you're paramotoring. Dude, is that wind trying to change on me? All right. We are airborne. Got a smidge delayed by the airplane, but that was cool, so no harm done. Now that I have tested a few things, I'll let y'all in. I made an adjustment on these lines. So I don't know if you remember before. Let's see. That's where we're at. That's where we're at now. That side. And then I'll put in the before video, but I have shortened the lines just a smidge. And just so it didn't have so much pull. So from right there, yeah, much better before it starts deflecting that trailing edge. Just see, now I'm definitely pulling back here. See, it's giving me something. Man, I couldn't before on the first flight, so I adjusted the brake lines. I am not going to tell you how much I adjusted them for liability reasons. I don't need any of y'all doing the same thing and something happened and y'all say, well, he did it. He did it. So I will say that I adjusted them up to and to include 2 millimeters, but not to be exceeded by 8 inches. Oh yeah, she good. Again, this is my experience. I'm not recommending to anyone what to do, but I let the trimmers all the way out and still had plenty of slack, so I'm good there. And I haven't used the speed bar, so I don't know on that. Obviously, you don't want the line so short that when you're all the way out or on maximum speed bar, that you're deflecting the trailing edge. That would be bad. But for just trimmers only at this point, yeah, I've still got plenty of slack before I start deflecting, so I'm good. Okay, yep, that's pretty good. I mean, actually, that's real good. It's sensitive. It was sensitive before, but now, wow, she's really sensitive. I mean, it does not take much. Once you get those things going, again, the hump, yep, still there, but it's a whole lot closer to the center line than it was. So, you know, honestly, that could really come down to personal preference. If you like that, you know, I mentioned last time, it's kind of a safety thing, and it still is. But from what, if you're used to, I don't know if Dudek just ties their brakes a whole lot shorter. I think that's what's going on, just based on what I've seen or heard from others in my experience with ozone wings. I've always felt like the lines were longer than they needed to be, and here we are, because this is my first ozone that I've actually adjusted the brake lines on, and yeah, big difference, because you know, when I got the Hadron, I remember thinking, wow, this thing's really sensitive. But yeah, it is for sure. But I think the lines are just tied in a lot different. So I'm still happy. I don't know, I'm only on my second flight, but I mean, come on. How much do you need to know if it's if it feels right? And like I said before, I'm not looking to surpass the ability, or I'm not looking for the wing to be beyond what this offers, what my Hadron offered. I'm absolutely not. This is perfect. The Hadron is perfect. I really put them in the same category as far as how they feel. But that's it. That's it. I like it. Man, yes. I'm telling you. That brake adjustment. It's just, man, you got right here. I'm starting to feel weight right there. And I guarantee you, it was 3 inches below that before. Yes. Yeah. I was thinking maybe I will readjust the main line, but I think that's perfect. So if you're wondering, I don't think I ever even said, but if you're wondering, I ordered this wing through Backcountry PPG, Trevor and Judson. So I don't think it matters who you order it from in the US. It's gonna come through Aviator, and of course that's what it did. But man, talk about an excellent buying experience. I placed the order, and literally, I mean, in less than a minute, I had a text, and so, you know, I was totally suspect of, you know, I was like, come on, dude, there's no way. It showed it was from Trevor, and it's just saying, hey, thanks, man, we'll get this going. And I was like, this smells automated. And so I texted back saying that, and he's like, no, man, it's me. You know, I got your order, and we'll get this going. So, and I had a few questions along the way. You know, ozone, if you're not ordering even a special and it's not in stock, it was like 30 days, and their website tells you exactly, ozone website tells you how behind they are. But anyways, I had a few questions along the way, and Trevor was, man, he was Johnny on the spot with the response, and texting back. And so I'm going to give them a thumbs up if you're looking to order one. I was perusing the YouTubes, and I came across this guy that was testing camping equipment and kayaking and just minimizing his load with the paramotor. And he said he was flying in this area, and it was this lake. I'm sitting there watching his video, and I'm like, oh man, I know that lake. And so I'm looking, and yeah, sure enough, this is it. He landed and unpacked all his stuff, broke down his paramotor, kayaked, and set up camp and spent the night. Man, it's a pretty cool setup he's got. But yeah, it was right here. Trying to see what the old flag is doing. Yeah. beside the truck. This is my plan. See if it's as good as it was last time. Well, I think so. Dang it. Oh, okay. I thought I was getting all tangled up in the GoPro. Okay. Another successful flight on the Viper XC. Dead calm out here, people. I mean, not any wind, nothing. So it ended up being great. So that was cool at the beginning with the guy flying in his Cub, and we've flown over his airport before. I know I've got it on video, and he's like, yeah, come young land anytime you want, use the restroom, whatever. So that's cool, got a place that, in case we need it up there. But overall it was great. I still loving the wing. Only the second flight, but same assessment as before. Overall I am very happy with it. It's certainly right on par with the H3. I mean, just the way it flies. The only thing is this thing really, the launch on this is way better. It's just all there is to it. But characteristics flying, yeah, it's really similar, especially when you get the brake line set like that. So I may tune them, I don't know. I think I'm pretty happy with it, but I may go a little longer. I don't know. It just depends, because you know where I'm at and how tired my arm gets, if I'm okay with this and immediately getting deflection, or if I want them to rest a little bit lower and getting the deflection. It's still better than, I mean, I was down here. From up here, I was having to pull from here to even start getting deflection, so if not further. So there you go. Overall, excellent flying. We out.